you. You too.
A national parents group giving Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz a failing grade on school choice, despite the two earning an endorsement from America's largest teachers union. The Invest in Education Coalition saying the following, quote, Vice President Harris and Governor Walz have opposed empowering parents and giving children the opportunity to get the education of their choice and has defended the educational status quo. Harris and Walz are bankrolled by the teachers unions and are prioritizing special interests over parents and children. Tim Walz, a former teacher, referencing education throughout his speech last night. Listen.
There I was, a 40-something high school teacher with little kids, zero political experience, and no money, running in a deep red district. But you know what? Never underestimate a public school teacher. While other states were banning books from their schools, we were banishing hunger from ours.
Marcella Crossman is a New Jersey mother of two. Naomi Van Wyk is a California mother of two. And Keisha King's a Florida mom. They all join me now. Ladies, thanks for being here. Marcella, is it safe to say that if Harris and Walz are endorsed by the largest teachers union, that that's a bad omen for students?
Yeah, 100%. They keep spinning them as if they're a top priority for all Americans, when in reality they're ignoring our core values and what truly matters to working Latino moms like myself. The focus should be strengthening the families, not tearing them apart, and, addressing the massive learning loss that we're still facing 4 years after COVID. Where's the plan to remedy that disaster, right, that caused by the government's decision to shut down the schools? Just in Cedar Grove, we uncovered during COVID what was deeply troubling and completely out of step with traditional family values, the DEI content. The school in Cedar Grove issued a survey without parental consent, and the U.S. Department of Education formally agreed that they violated parental rights. So they're fueling, this poor behavior that's sacrificing, basic education.
Marcel, I'm glad you mentioned DEI. Naomi, you heard Tim Walz there in his answer talk about banning books. It seems like Tim Walz and teachers unions pretty fired up about, banning pornography in schools. What's your reaction to that as a mom?
Well, they definitely should be banning pornography in schools. We have books that are graphic homosexual books that are on the shelves in the libraries, available for young kids to get. The NEA is sexualizing our children down to preschool age. The NEA, I believe, is the most corrupt, evil, wicked organization in the United States. Their goal is to separate children from their parents. They want to make kids hate America. They want to undermine parental rights. Their goal is to confuse children of their gender and of their sexuality. And I mean, they think kids are okay to be a furry. I mean, it's absolutely sickening to see what is going on with the NEA. And of course, they're going to endorse Harris and Walz. I mean, I agree. They should have a big F. We need to get, I love Brave Books. If you don't know what Brave Books is doing Saturday, August 24th, everybody should go. It's called See You at the Library, and, have some good character books for these kids. The kids that we have, we're raising, they are the future of America. They are the next teachers, and they are the next governors, and they are the next doctors and lawyers. And yet we have the lowest education score, one of the lowest education scores in the world. And that's one reason why I chose to homeschool, was because I knew my children would not be getting a good education. Children are not being taught to read and write and arithmetic. They are having given a woke leftist agenda. And, if your kids are going to school, then you just got to be there as a parent. And then you're going to have to just spend your time unteaching them everything they just learned in the public school system. So I believe children belong to their parents, and the government overreach has gone too far. The government believes that children belong to them. And I believe, as a mom and homeschooling mom, we need to be making, the decisions for our children's education, for their health decisions. I mean, nobody's going to love a child any more than their parents.
I agree. Nobody can.
We're not perfect.
We're not.
We all make